spokesperson of the NCP, Clyde Crasto, is now joining us. Clyde Crasto, to begin by asking you, could this have not been avoided given that there are a lot of rumblings and disappointment also, a sense of disappointment within the Congress and the UBT faction of the Shiv Sena that NCP Supremo here, Patriarch Mr. Sharad Pawar, is felicitating the Prime Minister?
So you have to understand one thing. This event is a private event. It is organized by the Tilak Smarak Temple Trust. And Honorable Sharad Pawar Sahib is attending that event as a mark of respect to Lokmanya Balgangadhar Tilak. So these are two different things. It's a private event. There's no political event attached to it. So I think, people are raising their voices for a different issue altogether, which is very valid because there are a lot of political questions that need to be answered by the Honorable Prime Minister who's attending there. So I think it's more hype as people are attaching this to as a political event. It is not. It is just a private event, and Honorable Sharad Pawar ji is attending a private event on the invitation of the trust.
I just wanted to ask you, that's what I did at the outset. Could have this not been avoided? Given that the opposition, the India bloc, has managed to keep up, opposition unity intact, even inside Parliament.
The opposition unity is intact, will stay intact. We will keep opposing what the NDA and the BJP are doing. Like I said earlier, and I repeat it again, this event is attended by Mr. Pawar as a mark of respect to Lokmanya Balgangadhar Tilak, who is revered as a tall leader in Maharashtra and in the country, and as a mark of respect, this attendance is there.
All right. Congress and UBT Shiv Sena are saying the Prime Minister should go back and not be in this particular event and answer questions inside Parliament. What do you have to say about that?
Well, the Honorable Prime Minister has to speak in Parliament. That's what the opposition has been saying. There are issues like Manipur, which are very important, and the Prime Minister has to talk about it. So if the Congress and the Shiv Sena UBT are asking these questions, they are very valid. There are answers that need to be given which are not coming to, just by saying that the opposition is not willing for a dialogue. The opposition is willing for a dialogue, but the presence of the Prime Minister of the country is very important, and he should be there to discuss the whole issue.
All right, Amul, thank you for joining us. So this event should be separate from their opposition to the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister still must answer the questions being asked of him, is what is being said by the NCP. That's what the defense is, essentially, that the Congress and the UBT Shiv Sena are raising valid questions, is what the NCP says. But the fact of the matter is that the optics of this don't look very good when it comes to opposition unity. Because inside Parliament, the NCP and otherwise as well has been seen on the side of the India bloc. NCP, a faction of it, continues to be with the Mahavikas Aghadi. Of course, there's a split within the NCP. However, should Sharad Pawar felicitate the Prime Minister, the Congress says no, this could have been avoided, and so does the UBT faction of the Shiv Sena, expressing their disappointment, also dismay, as Sharad Pawar is felicitating Prime Minister Narendra Modi. A series of reactions coming in. Let's go straight to them.
It was decided prior to whatever has happened in the present situation that some other organization has invited him. There is a chief guest, one of the chief guests. Democracy is at the stake, and therefore I feel he is a senior person, he is the most learned person, and he should think of it whether he should be considered. I won't make any comment on that. He is more intelligent and more matured and more senior leader of the country. And therefore, I always respect him. He himself should think it what we should do in the present situation.
प्रधानमंत्री को वो पुरस्कार दिया गया है और शरद पवार जी जो हैं महाराष्ट्र के एक महापुरुष हैं, एक महान पुत्र हैं और तिलक जी के लिए उनका आदर भाव है, इसलिए उस आदर भाव के कारण वो उस आमंत्रण को स्वीकार करने के लिए उस पुरस्कार समारोह में जा रहे हैं। और फिर शरद पवार जी, इसीलिए तो शरद पवार हैं, वो कुछ लीग से हट करके कदम उठाते हैं। मैं तो उनके वहाँ जाने का स्वागत करूँगा, अच्छा निर्णय।
अभी तो शरद पवार ने अपना स्टैंड बिल्कुल क्लियर कर दिया है कि वो इंडिया के साथ है और तमाम बैठकों का हिस्सा बनकर उनकी पार्टी और वो ये सरकार जो इस समय वर्तमान में चल रही है, इस सरकार को उखाड़ फेंकने का संकल्प लिया है। मैं समझता हूं कि अभी कोई भी चीज जब तक स्पष्ट न हो जाए तो कोई भी बात कहना मैं समझता हूं कि ठीक नहीं होगा।
Getting you all details as far as the Prime Minister's visit to Pune is concerned. Moments ago, in fact, he was at the Ganapati temple in Pune. The Prime Minister, remember, is going to be felicitated today. He's also there in Pune to inaugurate some developmental projects. The Congress and the UBD faction of the Shiv Sena have been protesting. The NCP says, as far as his felicitation by Sharad Pawar is concerned, there is no politics in this, and this is not a political event, is what is being said. The Lokmanya Tilak Trust has decided to confer the Lokmanya Tilak Award, named after Balgangadhar Tilak, on Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and he is in fact in Pune to inaugurate also a number of development projects. Pictures on your screens right now are from the famous Ganapati temple in Pune city, where the Prime Minister was some time ago. The metro line is also getting inaugurated by the Prime Minister. In fact, this is not just a metro line. The Prime Minister is also flagging off trains on the extensions from in Pune city. He is inaugurating and laying the foundation stone of other projects, including a rupees 300 crore waste-to-energy plant in Pimpri Chintwad. Also, close to 12,000 houses across the city under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. That's his program in Pune city today. NCP is defending Sharad Pawar's call, or decision rather, to attend the Prime Minister's function and also felicitate him. This is not a political event, is what the NCP says. And also that in democracy, dialogue is important. They say that the Prime Minister must answer the questions in Parliament about Manipur and the handling of the situation, is what is being said by the NCP in defense of Sharad Pawar.